Yo, what up everybody, it's your boy Desolate, aka Trent. Please don't mind my tone, depression is kicking my ass right now. But I played another 3 matches for 3on3 Freestyle. I'm starting to get my tolerance back up, getting it back to the place that it was before, and we're going to be doing 3 matches? 3 to 6 matches a week. That's about as much as I can really tolerate. So if you were one of those people in my comment section saying, hey, if you add me, we can play together and all that other stuff, now would be your chance to capitalize on that. I mean, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be in a video. Probably not, depending on whether or not I feel like actually doing 6. But yeah, 3 to 6 matches a week, that's as much as I can tolerate as far as this game goes. So it is what it is. But for today's matches, we start off with Kim and we end with Carolina. By spoiler alert, I win 2 games today, lose the other. I guess the only thing I won't spoil for you is the order that I win and lose. But as you can see, this game was fairly easy. We have people who really either A, don't know what they're doing, or B, playing bad on purpose. But we really don't have people really doing too well. They're playing like bots, to be honest. My team isn't doing too hot. I'm not doing too hot either. But the other team is playing so badly. It's just trying to see who's the lesser of 2 evils, and that's always a thing, or at least it's always a possibility. I should say that. That Carolina isn't doing too hot. Like really, like what were they doing? I don't want to pass judgment too harshly, because it could easily be a thing of that Carolina isn't any higher than Prestige 1. Then no, right. It could be no higher than Prestige 1. Either that, or this person is that bad at the game, or has a younger sibling or cousin playing the game, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm trash and I acknowledge it. I don't know what their excuse is. And I believe earlier in the match, our Luther left the game, so there's that. Okay, so I can't really say, like the last match, our big man made up for the lack of skill that our other player had. And it's another one of those ball hog players, likes to really just go after the ball in any capacity, not really sticking to one man. Here I am trying to play 2 positions in one, because I'm trying to make up for the lack of actual plays by our AI friend over here. And I feel like that's one of my main issues, along with losing the person I'm supposed to be defending against. I usually end up falling into the let me go ahead and play 2 roles at once kind of mode, where, let's say, no one's really defending, right? So I end up trying to play center or power forward, defensive power forward, while I'm like a SG or a shooting guard or small forward. And it's just kind of stupid. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I am, and that's a problem that I have, because I'm just so used to filling, right? I can never be this shooter Kim, right? I can never be the Kim that has the ball funneled to her because I've been making every three I've shot, right? I can't be that Kim anymore. Mainly, like, on one hand, it's because Kim is not the shooter she used to be, and on the other, someone else is trying to be that player with a character whose shot success rate is kind of garbage. So they can't be that player, but they still want to try, right? And it's dumb, but I usually end up having to play Phil, and I don't want to waste our time out switching to one character, knowing that I'll just end up be switching back within the next, what, 30, 20 seconds. It's just a waste of time for me, so I end up just playing the position and trying to play two positions at once, and I end up, you know, only getting in the way just because I'm just so used to it. Right? We could have the most competent, or better yet, extremely skilled center on our team. I'll still be trying to fill because I'm stupid. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I know I don't, but it's hard for me to just get out of this mode. It's like, come on now. I'll tell you what, if they're a boss, they're really good. Now, if you notice me just standing still anytime that our Helena would pick up the ball, is because, yeah, I already knew this Helena was not going to let me take a shot. They weren't going to let me do anything. So what was the point of actually trying to defend for her when they were just going to take whatever chance they could to take the shot? It was just annoying. And again, there's another habit I need to break. That's jumping at shots I don't need to be jumping at. So I just find a space and I stand still, let the Helena do her thing, because, you know, they're the superstar. Only to take the ball away. I gotta get the ball off the rebound. Playing two positions at once. I'm just pointing out my flaws at this point. It's getting extremely obvious that I wasn't enjoying this game, but hey, we were in the lead and we won! Yay, we won! And who got MVP? It has to be the Helena, right? For sinking all those shots. Ah, it's me. The person who barely got to shoot got the MVP because I made the layup that you told me not to. Either way it goes, right? It is what it is. 10 points, but none of it went towards the MVP like you hoped. That's what you get for not really doing much. Okay. Shout out to that team, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm gonna talk my smack, but you know, it was a good game. Anyway, on to the next team. I want y'all to watch Z Young J. Yes, that is the person who makes 2 appearances in this game. And watch M LeBron 1. I think that's the name. I'm blind, I can't see. But watch that dude. Trust me. Trust me. Just watch him. Just watch him. Alright, so in this game we start off as Ren. I haven't really used Ren in a while. Ren is a character I don't use a lot, mainly because I try to make her a 3-point princess, and it doesn't work out. It usually doesn't. And plus, I only use like 2 of her skills. Well, 3 technically. I try my best to utilize there's a quick jump. But yeah, okay. So, as you can see, this team was not messing around. They were not to be sneezed at, but at the same time, they did allow themselves to be scored on very much during this first half. And it wasn't like, you know, everything was sweet. They were going to have to work for everything. They weren't just going to get it easy. I don't remember how many shots I actually took with Rin. That was bad. That was bad too. Okay, gave me the shot. I didn't take it. Notice how LeBron takes a shot. LeBron gets the ball again, takes another shot. He misses. Big man. Young Jay gets that nice assist, and I take the shot here. And he tried to do something to me. I didn't catch on. My bad, brother. Shouts out to you. Like I said, shouts out to Young Jay. I'll give props to LeBron. He wasn't complete trash. All right, he wasn't complete doo doo. But you'll see, like, but he did give off very doo doo vibes. Like, come on now. It shouldn't have taken you until you gotten, you know. Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Young Jay with the dunk. Like I said, Young Jay, not Young Jay. LeBron wasn't trash, but you gotta be more healthy with the ball, bro. You can't. You're not actual LeBron. All right, relax. He takes a shot and he splashes it. Like I said, he wasn't trash, but he should really be careful about how he moves across the court. He's gotta be a healthier player. You can't make everything. You gotta realize that. I did. Ooh. Ah. I forgot I did that. That was very nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need. And LeBron, if you ever see this video, that's what you need to do, bro. You gotta be healthy. You gotta realize you can't take all the shots. You gotta give some up. You gotta pass the ball when you can. If I pass it back to you, that means you have a better shot than me. Take the shots that you know you can make. Don't wait around. That wasn't too bad. That was a really good shot. Okay. Young Jay going for the layup pass. Only for LeBron to go for the layup and get it swatted from him. But then LeBron gets the loose ball, or the rebound loose ball, I should say. Goes to the mid, passes it to me. I get a snatch from the midair because I'm an idiot. I didn't try to go for any sort of special skills or anything like that. Okay, second half. This is where everything goes downhill and downhill fast. So I go for not Murdoch. I go for Krista to try to play big this time because that's the role I felt comfortable in. And LeBron goes Helena and excuse me. Young Jay goes for Joey. I'm struggling. Jeez. Please, like I said. No, I don't got that wrong. I was just choking on my own saliva. Like I said, depression is really beating my ass right now, so please forgive me. Joey's Young Jay's Joey is a problem. Really good. P5, obviously. Just overall, just really, really good. Let me tell you something. If y'all see Young Jay in a game, just know you got a decent player on your team. So I would not sleep at that. So yeah, as you can see, LeBron wasn't really doing too well with Helena. I want to say they were trying to play Helena like they played who are they playing? Or how can I already forget what character they were just playing? Was it Kim? No, I don't think it was Kim. I'm really trying to sit here and remember. It was Joey! It was Joey. And LeBron was trying to play Helena like they played Joey. Why am I so slow? So this is what happens when my brain is trying to grab my memories while fight off depression. Just like I said, just bear with me here. Young Jay is not letting Ren hoe him in any capacity, and I respect that. You know, that was hardball anyway. I did want to try to do the pick here, but I know I couldn't. He goes for the sidestep. He gets it. He misses it horribly, and Helena misses the block for Ren. Ren gets the splash. I pass it to Helena, hoping that it'll lead to something. Takes the shot and scores. Now we are 6 down. What can we do with that? I'll tell you what we can do with that. Absolutely nothing. So I pass it to Helena again because, you know, my game, it won't let me pass the people I want to pass to. Sidestep, shot, blocked. Ren picks up the loose ball. Joey snatches it back, goes for the sidestep, tries to get the steal, doesn't do it. It splashes. 26-32. We are not saving this game, and I already know. I knew that from that. I already knew we weren't going to save this game. Within the next 30 seconds, it was over. It was over. As long as that Ren was hitting all of its shots, it was over. Okay, so Helena has the ball again, gets the ball snatched from her, but Joey gets the pickup. Everybody's on Joey because Joey's the only one really making shots. I don't get the rebound because I was too busy being guarded. I don't know who that was. I think that was Pedro. Pedro gets a nice long range shot, and then they decide to hoe us like this. Jesus Christ, this shit here was just plain old disrespectful. But you know what? At this point, it was bound to happen. So Young Jay goes to Saru, and LeBron goes to Kim. Like it really made a difference. So they really tried to disrespect us with all of Big Joe. I don't really see why. Y'all already had the W. You could have just taken your W, ran, but no, you had to disrespect us. I mean, that's what you get, really. You got hold right there. You deserve that. But I feel like this was just overkill. You didn't have to disrespect us like this. It really didn't make a difference. So I give it to Saru, and Saru goes for it, gets the ball snatched from him, can't even get a last second layup in, and we lose the game. I did not really make any favorable plays here, but I'm going to say the weakest link here in this scenario was LeBron 1. It is a 1, right? Yeah, I'll just say it's a 1. Yeah, either 1 or 11. I really don't care. So, LeBron was the weakest link in that team. Young Jay was the strongest, but even Young Jay has his limits. And you're about to see exactly what I mean. We're getting into the last game of the day, people. We're starting off as Ginger. We got Wicked Bone, 21, 5-19, and Inferno 26. Versus, I'm not saying Illuminate like that. Versus Alone and Young Jay. Why am I not saying the Lulu's name? You don't need to put your YouTube in. I feel like I'm gonna say that you don't need to put your YouTube in your gamer tag, okay? You don't need to put your Twitch in your gamer tag, alright? You don't. If we care, we'll look you up. Alright? If it's because your name was already taken, then I understand, but if that's not the case, you don't. Stop. Anyway. What can I say about this team? It was alright. This team, there was a weak link. We're not gonna act like that wasn't the case. There was a weak link, as you can see. but it wasn't as weak in comparison to M. LeBron or the one I had my other 3on3 video. So it wasn't that bad. Team was healthy, passing the ball regularly, making good shots. It was all good. It really was. It was all good. I couldn't really complain. And got to hit my 3 splash. Yeah, it was a very healthy team overall. So this was really fun for me. It didn't feel like a chore. Again, I tried to do Ginger's special move and that didn't work out, left him wide open, so of course he got to splash. Young Jay, like I said, shouts out to him. He's a really good player, or at least really good in comparison to what I've seen within the last few months, considering how I haven't really played this game that much. That's saying a lot. So a really good player. If you see him on your team, just know you have a really good player on your team. If you see him on the opposing team, just recognize that it is a possibility that you are going to lose that match. So this team wasn't that competent, so I feel bad for Young Jay in that aspect. Definitely the weakest link was the Helena on that team alone. Now I'm pretty sure Alone is a good player. Either it was this Alone or someone else with that sort of short-ended PSN name. I don't know if they changed it. I don't know if that's the same person. Either way, Goobs. Yeah, Alone was definitely the weakest link in this game. I can't really say that Wicked Bone was our weakest link, because I don't know. Like, my team, I feel like my team was decent enough, but in comparison to 2 players, like one player who's better than all of us and another player who's slightly better than one of us, I really can't say there was a weak link. But if you want to take that technical term of weak link and apply it to any sort of shortcomings, then Wicked Bone was our weak link here. I don't know who was the strong link. I want to say it was me, but at the same time it had to be Lulu. It's in the air either way. I feel like I did a good job, but Inferno might have done a really good job as well. In all things considered, in the grand scheme of things, that's the phrase I'm looking for. So here we go. Second half, I believe we switch over to Carolina because we gotta end it on my number one, my boo. Inferno. Yeah, Inferno was our weak link. Inferno was our weak link. I think, and I say that because I think centers are not Inferno's strong suit. I think he's more suited towards a power forward, just because it's a little faster than your, regular center, and it has more options, right? For offensive play versus defensive play. So, yeah, I think he would have fared better with a regular old. Jeez, I jumped at that for no reason. Yeah, he might have fared better with a power forward versus a
that didn't turn out the way I hoped.
center. So in second half, he was our weakest link for sure. Wicked Bone really came into his or her own with Pedro during the second half. They were really putting in the work. So shouts out to them.
That didn't turn out the way I hoped.
will I be playing? Like I said. Excuse me. Like I said, 6 matches a week. I've already played 3 for yesterday. I'm playing 3 now. Yeah, I'm just gonna be pumping the brakes on that. I don't know why I took that shot. Passes the ball to me. I take the shot and I brick because this game likes the homie. Goes for the dunk. There's not much I can do about it. Pass the ball to Pedro. Pedro takes a shot. He misses. I get the pickup. I fake it like I'm going to shoot the ball. Give it to Pedro. Pedro gives it back to me, and it's a splash. The game is now tied. You can see what I'm saying. That Wicked Bone really came into his own with Pedro. Takes a shot, misses. I get the ball. Passes it to Lee. Lee takes a dunk, and now we're 2 ahead. Could this be disastrous? Who knows? And the game is tied again, and people are disrespecting me. Pedro's got the ball. Tries to steal from Pedro. Fails. Passes it to me. I brick it because I'm a dumbass. Steal the ball back. Pass it to Lee. Lee goes for a layup. Misses. Passes it to me. I fake the shot. Gives it to Pedro. Goes for the close range. And that's a nice basket. 26-24. We are ahead by 2. I'm guarding Joey with my life. Misses. Goes for the rebound. Gets the chip out. Gets the rebound. Goes for the dunk. Hits the shot instead. The timeout was requested by them. I remain. Wicked Bone remains. I believe Wicked Bone remains Pedro. Lee remains. I thought that was stupid. Why would you go back to Kim when she has all of her energy spent? So he switches to Sydney. So now we have Sydney versus Kim, Joey. They're getting washed. Surprisingly, despite the Young Jazz having a really good Joey with his speed and side hop, it really didn't mean anything here because he really couldn't get the ball off me. Sydney goes in for the layup with some good jukes, and she does it. Alright, so we're guarding this Kim. So Kim goes for it, passes it back to Kim. Sydney goes for the block, misses. I get the rebound. We separate. Passes the ball to me. I pass the ball to Lee. Lee goes for the layup. It's 30-26. There are 4 down. Alright, back on it. The opposing team has the ball. Kim goes for the layup, and I botch the job on the block. Okay, Cindy has the ball. Both Kims are surrounding her. She goes for the shot. I take the shot, and I hit the bricks because I'm a dumbass. Joey has the ball, hits the sides hop, misses because he's also a dumbass. Goes for the layup, and it was too late. We had already won the game, and the play of the game goes to Young Jay because that Lulu was a problem. Alright, like I said, please don't mind the tone of my voice. Depression is kicking my ass. I actually did have fun with this. Despite my loss, I could have done better on that for sure. I just gotta learn, man. I feel like that's it. That's like one of the biggest things about this game. There's so much to learn, and yet nobody is teaching you. But it is what it is. So with that being said, it's been your boy. Ooh. Excuse me, it's been your boy that's such a 8K Trent, and I'm sure next week is going to be better due to the fact that I'm pretty sure, based off what Comrade Nimoy told me, my helmet should be here sometime this week. Although I won't mind it if it was sometime next week, due to the fact that I gotta be understanding of, you know, when it comes to these things, shipping and handling is a tricky thing right now, like, especially right now, right? So he may not be able to deliver on his promise of it's going to be out next week, but you know, I hold optimism. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week for some more 3on3 Freestyle online matches. Hopefully by then Nadia is dropped and we can explore her and figure out what I want to do with her. So, all in all, I had a good time. It's been your boy Trent, aka Trent, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna take a long ass snap after this. Peace.